هل تعلم أن نهاية الكون مذكورة في القرآن قبل آلاف السنين؟ في هذا الفيديو تكشف هولندية معتنقة للإسلام عن رحلة مدهشة بين العلم الحديث والقرآن الكريم لتربط بين نظرية الانكماش الكبير وآيات سورة التكوين.
Hey everyone, good morning. Assalamu alaikum. I'm going to explain the end of time. So the end of the universe. And I'm going to link this to a few verses in the Quran. Okay? This theory is called the Big Crunch. So the contrary of the Big Bang, the creation of the universe. This theory explains the end of the universe. Okay? So the short explanation is that the universe is going to get sucked into a black hole because the gravitational force of a black hole is stronger than the expanding force of the universe. So, if you don't have time, then leave it there. But if you want to know why, then keep listening, okay? So, first a few basics. At the creation of the universe, there was only energy. Energy is invisible, but energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only change form. So the total amount of energy that exists is constant, okay? And we believe that this energy existed before the creation of the universe. The creation of the universe is also the creation of space and time. So before the universe, there was literally nothing, not even time. I know it's hard to grasp, but it is like that, okay? So we can't understand this because it's not physical, okay? This is like another dimension or like spiritual, or we simply don't know, okay? But it was at least not physical, nothing that we know, okay? So energy, okay? Energy. Once it burst into space and this energy cooled down in temperature, that is when matter was created. So planets and everything that we know. Okay? And what happens in a black hole? How does matter disappear in a black hole? Well, a black hole is created when a star implodes. Okay? But gravity, like Newton said, gravity depends on mass. But now we know energy equals mass, so gravity really depends on energy. So when a star implodes, the matter of the star, I mean the fire and all of it, doesn't exist any longer, but the energy remains there. So the gravity remains there as well. Okay? So the gravity pulls things towards it, the surroundings towards it, okay? But then how does matter disappear into a black hole? It's because of temperature, the temperature of the gas around the black hole, which is estimated at around 19 million degrees Celsius, okay? So literally all the matter that gets sucked into the gravity of the black hole is evaporated in this high temperature gas, and the black hole itself, so actually between the gas and the black hole, which is called the event horizon, that's the point where gravity is stronger than the speed of light. So not even light can exist beyond that point, okay? And to the point of gravity, the point of singularity, is actually like the contrary of the creation of the universe. So from nothing to something, the point of singularity is the point where everything turns to zero, and even space-time, the concept that we know, goes to nothing. Like we don't really know what that is, but it's not physical, okay? So a black hole is pretty much the contrary of the Big Bang. But then why is the universe not sucked into a black hole right now? Because the expansion of the universe is happening faster than the speed of light. And before you say, but I heard that nothing is faster than light. Yes, that's correct for as far as we know. Nothing is faster than the speed of light, but into space. Okay? So you need to have a distance to determine speed. So nothing is faster than light in space. But it is the space itself that is expanding faster than light. Okay? So that is why we are not sucked into a black hole right now. But the theory says that the expansion is going to slow down. So right now it's happening faster than the speed of light, but it's going to slow down in expanding speed. And at a certain point, the gravity of a black hole will be stronger than the expansion force, And that is when all the gravity of the universe is going to literally collapse, and all matter that gets sucked into a black hole will only feed the strength of the gravity. So that is when the entire universe gets sucked into a black hole and it turns into nothing again. So that's the theory. But now to the Quran, because in chapter 81 starts with, when the sun is rolled up, when the stars are dimmed, which is a funny coincidence because of the star that dim is that creates the black hole. And a few verses later, when the fire is set ablaze, so literally everything turns to fire. So when the universe is sucked into the high temperature gas around the black hole, everything will go to fire. That is the light of the black hole is fire. And then it goes further into the gravity of the black hole to the point of nothing. So it's actually really funny that the end of time is explained in this way. The same as the theory of the big crunch in science. So that's it for today. But that's not going to happen any day soon, as to what scientists say. So don't worry. I mean, it's probably not going to happen in our lifetime. But we don't know. Only God knows. So that's that for today. Hope you have a nice day. It's a heavy start of the week, the end of time on a Monday morning. But yeah, if you want more content like this, then follow me. Okay.
عندما
Bye.
ذهبوا لزيارة قبر جدته المسيحية وأخذوا معهم ببغاء، حدثت المفاجأة: حقا صدق رسول الله عليه الصلاة والسلام.
This story begins with my mother, her bird, at the graveyard visiting her grandmother, making dua. She came home that day saying, Tariq, the bird is acting sketched out, weird. I pondered for a few seconds and I remembered a hadith. Not every owner knows their pet's personality, and we certainly know ours. So this was not normal behavior. I decided, let's take another visit to that graveyard and let's bring the camera this time. Oh yeah, and that hadith, you want to know what it said?
حديث أنس عن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: وأما المنافق والكافر فيقال له: ما كنت تقول في هذا الرجل؟ فيقول: لا أدري، كنت أقول ما يقول الناس. فيقال: لا دريت ولا تليت. ويضرب بمطارق من حديد ضربة فيصيح صيحة يسمعها من يليه غير الثقلين.
We are going to the graveyard to visit our grandmother and make dua for her. We are just not entering the cemetery. Here we are.
scoping out the scene. Oh, saw the way he looked up and down?
Yeah.
Look, his eyes are...
Exactly. Her behavior just changed. Now she's not... Now she ain't so funny anymore.
She's looking all around.
I'm getting creeped out right now.
So good.
She's looking down.
She looks weird.
Watch out for the grave.
What happened? Tripping. She's not acting cool anymore.
Yeah, she was having fun earlier. Now she's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
How tight is her grip on your hand?
She's very uncomfortable.
Does she have a tight grip?
Almost. Looking down.
Yeah, she is looking down.
Screams.
That's crazy.
She's looking down.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Allahu Akbar.
Is that what you hear?
Oh, she's getting scared.
Over here. She's tripping.
Alright, we're leaving and she is ready to leave. Go ahead. Look at her. She wants to go in the car, dude. She's gone, bro. She outie. She is outie. Take me home.
Happy.
Take me home, she said.
Yeah, you want to